It's kind of interesting that new Spears song, Gimme Moore, you know, I couldn't figure out, like, Gimme More, what, like money or something? Gimme more pleasure, more love or something? Then really a weird thought entered my mind. I thought, you know, you have to put yourself in the mind of these camera network fucking twisted people. They're so, like the Bush and the 9/11 killers are so evil and twisted and shit. And I thought, what if it means, what if they're talking about give me more, like, Gimme Michael Moore, M-O-O-R-E. Because, you know, Michael Moore sort of had that clip of Brittany in Fahrenheit 9/11 where she's like, I support Bush. Oh, yeah, Bush is a twisted piece of fucking mass murdering 9/11. Applaud the murder of 9/11. You know, I mean, just a fucking evil, Naziistic, secretive murderer or something. But I don't know, you know, I'm completely excluded. I can only sort of guess and stuff. But what if it was? It was such a sparse song, and so it's like, and it's, you know, these people pay, the Republicans have billions, and they pay for stuff like that. That would be a perfect Republican message, Gimme More. Like, give me the head of Alfredo Garcia. And that's what the song is like, just really, like, very sparse, like, kill, kill, you know, whatever. That's what it would be like if that was the interpretation. Bring me the head of the rebel leaders, kill. I don't. Yeah, that's because I like Michael Moore. I don't agree with everything Michael Moore says. You know, I kind of feel like, you know, I disagree with a lot of stuff that Michael Moore, like, for example, healthcare for unconsensual, involuntary psychiatric treatments. No thanks. No thank you. You know. But, you know, I can see, you know, I agree with him a lot on a lot of issues of healthcare. But, you know, I think he's kind of a hero for telling a partial truth about how 9/11 was an inside job, you know, how Bush and Cheney orchestrated 9/11. But you can see, like, that's the thing that's really missing from, like, the Star Wars movies. It's like an evil empire, you know, just like there's Princess Leia, like a princess of darkness who is seduced by the dark side, you know. That's what I was thinking, like, that song, like, Gimme More, whatever, if that, in that light, and maybe, you know, it's pretty tough, you can take any word and make it sound bad, you know, or make it sound like the person wants violence, or, so, you know, but it's interesting, like, the way the things work, I think, in the just twisted camera thought network, you know, it's like, if Spears didn't take the few million to sing that type of a message, you know, she would go down, somebody else would come up, the Republicans would find somebody to do, just like they found Bonaducci or all these people, you know, they'll find, just like Fox will find people, you know, they'll find that, you know, Asian girl to be like, these 9/11 people are kooks, you know, like whatever total pablum they want to spew. But it's just like the total empire of just like these Naziistic murderers, and that's why I wouldn't, like, most of us don't think like that. Most of us are like, kitschy, yeah. So, you know, we're not like, that's what our minds are like. We're not thinking, you know, this type of stuff of like, you will kill for me, and this will be a bloodbath of a nation. You will kill the rebel leader for me. You know, a lot of us don't think like that. But these people do, you know. You kind of have to put yourself down into the very sickest of mud, you know, or whatever. You have to put yourself into the sickest mind. These people killed JFK, and they protected Sturgis. Sturgis never spent a day in jail for the killing of JFK. They killed Robert Kennedy and protected Thane Caesar to this day. They protect Thane Caesar to this day, and viciously so. You know, anybody who raises the issue about Thane Caesar receives a large amount of abuse, you know, and they did 9/11, where they killed many people. So, you know, you have to put yourself in that kind of mind, and it's a vicious, criminal, violently criminal, secret little society. You know, at first I thought the song was like kind of a play on that my one song I want to do, like a video with all the celebrities, and like we watch you in your house, now give us much more money. Give us lots of money, you know. We've never said anything about even violence, now give us much more money. And then people tossing their pennies onto their piles of gold and bullion and stuff, you know. We've never, you know, spoken out against the drug war, now give us lots of money. And that's how many of these, you know, we've never exposed 9/11, now give us tons of money. That's the way many of these celebrities and politicians alike somehow float up to the top and stay up there. It's just like the quote Abe Lincoln once had, that, you know, basically summarizing, paraphrasing, you know, never talk because you can only piss people off. You know, basically, the less you say, the more popular you will be. And that's a sad society where the public doesn't demand that, you know, people earn their popularity. And, you know, that's why I think really the game for people today is to say as little as possible, to piss off the fewest people possible, you know, to take the fewest stances on the fewest views, you know. Isn't that a shocking thing if that's really true, what these people paid for? It's an interesting and shocking and frightening, you know, thing if that's true. Who knows, though, you know, it could be just sort of, you know, but to me, these people, like the people who killed those people on 9/11, the neocons, are a vicious Nazistic group. We haven't seen this type of a violent criminal in the USA, I think, since, you know, since, well, they've had this half-decade, and it's been a terrible half-decade of this pure Nazism from the Bushes and the Dulleses and Nixon, and these just criminal murderers who, you know, have terrorized the USA and made this a bloodbath nation. It's really a disgusting group of people. And the public just sails on in a Christian cloud, like, not even knowing that I'm like, don't you know what they're talking about in this elite, super, uber wealthy network of camera thought network and so on? I mean, they're like reptiles, you know? I mean, it's gross. They're talking about, you know, killing... They want to kill Democratic leaders and stuff. I mean, it's disgusting.